Made a lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get the pack and keep it open. Big dripper stand up in the ocean. Everybody trapping, we get lost. He ain't 4P yet, but he ain't got motion. Made a half a ticket out promotion.
It's Slumpedjay. Welcome back. Today is not a vlog, but the vlog's coming back, okay? I got some good videos planned for y'all. But this video, I've been itching to tell this story. Like, I ain't never, first of all, y'all already see by the title, I ain't never been in no situation like this before. I'm from the suburbs, as much as I don't like to say it. But ain't nothing wrong with being from the suburbs, because I can't be in no shootout every day now. But just because I'm from the suburbs don't mean my family's not ghetto. Like I'm saying, I've been itching to tell this story, so I'm just finna get straight into it. I ain't even finna waste y'all time like that. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications, because you're gonna love it here. This happened about 3 weeks ago, right? 3 weeks ago on a Saturday. And every Saturday I work in the mornings. I work 7 to 3. And I set it up that way because, you know, Saturdays, a lot of people do stuff on Saturdays. So I just like working morning shifts so I can have the rest of my night to myself. Prior to that day, my best friend was telling me about this Juneteenth festival. And before I was like, yeah, that's cool, we could go, like, that sounds fun. But mind y'all, I do not have a car right now. And my mama, she works and stuff, so it's like, she not always gonna be able to take me places where I need to go every time that I wanna go somewhere. So when the time come, I'm like, my mom was talking about she's tired and stuff. And then when I looked up the address, like, a while back before the day that I had to work, it said that the place was 15 minutes. It said that the place was 15 minutes away. So I'm like, cool, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't have no problem with it. So that's why I went ahead and said, yeah, that I can go. But I double checked when I was on my break that day, and then it said that it was 30 minutes. So I'm like, yeah, she's not going for that. She's not. I texted my best friend when I was on my break. I was like, yeah, I'm probably not even gonna be able to go because it's so far. But if there's something else that you want to do that's closer to the both of us, let me know and I'll slide. I get home, she sent me this flyer for this party at this place. The place was like 15-20 away from me. So I'm like, okay, cool. And it started at 10 o'clock. And the theme was like surfers versus bikers, something like that. First of all, me and my best friend, we both have a lot of stuff going on, so it's like we don't even get to hang out like that. So I'm like, cool, I'm finna go. But y'all already know I'm in a relationship, so I'm like, to be respectful, I'm gonna text my man and see like how he feel about it, because I don't want him to feel uncomfortable in no type of way. I texted him and immediately it was a no, which I figured it would be. But I'm like, first of all, I don't even go to parties. That would have been like, that was like my first time going to a party for real. So it was just like, can I get some slack? And yeah, he wasn't going for it. And me, I'm trying to like actually communicate. I'm not trying to argue, I'm trying to communicate. I'm trying to explain like reasons why I should. The communication turned into an argument. So we got into it and I'm just like, okay, fuck it, I'm finna go. Cause now you already made me mad. Now we both mad. Now we finna just be even madder. Well, I'm not finna be mad. I'm finna go have fun while you're mad sitting at the house. So the party started at 10 o'clock and it ended at 2 o'clock. So I started getting ready around 8. I'm gonna probably insert the clips because I was gonna vlog, but I ended up turning into a get ready with me for TikTok. So I'm gonna put them clips in there so like y'all get the gist of like that day. Welcome to vlog number 5. It's Slumpedjay. I low-key sound sick, but I'm not. But yeah, welcome to this vlog. I wanted to start it now so I could do like a mini get ready with me type thing before I go to the party. Well, I'm out of breath. This will be my first time going to a party, and I'm going with my best friend. Right now, I'm not even in the best of mood for real. But when it comes to these vlogs, I'm gonna give y'all the raw, I'm gonna give y'all the real. So 6:04, it starts at 10 o'clock and girls are free before 10:30. So I'm trying to get in for free. But we got time. I still gotta take my shower and stuff. I just got off of work a few hours ago, so I'm just relaxing right now because that shift was, it was a shift, and I'm ready to quit. Hopefully the party be final and it get me out this funk I'm in, because I'm not even gonna speak on why I'm not in the best of mood, but I'll probably catch y'all like going on getting ready, and I'm gonna get ready till about 8, so I'm bored, so I'm finna look for my outfit now, and I might take my shower now. But I'm glad my hair is done, but like it'll make the get ready with me more fun if I had to actually do my hair. But I'm debating. I don't wear what I wore to Cali, but like I wear that outfit so many times, like girl. We gonna see. We just got out the shower. Still don't know what I'm gonna wear. I'm ready. I think we got an outfit, y'all. Oh, that's itchy. Yeah. So, okay, that's good. So, I think we got a fit, guys. Don't look it, don't look. So we got these pants. I love these pants. This crop top. And this as the jacket. What I eat? I'm gonna put on and see. But I think I should keep my hair up though. Let's see how it went down. This is too old. I saved them so I could put it in for this story time. But so I get ready, my outfit eaten. I haven't talked to him since we had got into it, so it was like a couple hours in between time. My mama took me to the place, and my best friend, we met up there at the same time, because I'm not finna go in there without her. Like, no, never seen this place, but it's giving ghetto, but it's still like a building. So when we get there, I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable about the situation, because of course, like, I heard of shootouts all the time during parties, but since this was an actual building and they had security at the door checking people, so I'm like, okay, this like is giving a little bit more safety. Mind y'all, they said that girls are free before 10:30, so we was already trying to get there a little early so that we could get in free anyway. So they checking us and we was able to get in. And there's a lot of people there already because all the girls trying to get in free. So, and the line was out the door, y'all. It was like a lot of people there. So we get in there, it's a vibe. I'm gonna insert the clips, the little clips that I did have. So when me and my best friend get in there, she was like, I'm gonna go back to the car, I'm gonna grab something. But she thought that I was behind her when she left, but I didn't know that she wanted me to come with her type thing, because I thought it was gonna be just the in and out. So she called me, she was like, I thought you was with me, my fault, I'm coming back. And I'm like, okay. So I'm just waiting on her because I'm very antisocial, so it was just like I'm not talking to nobody. I'm like, we finna have fun, like I ain't worried about nothing what's going on with him, because I'm just trying to just relax, have fun, enjoy my time with my best friend and party as a youngin' should. After she called me, okay, she hung up. I'm waiting on it. She texted me, she's like, she said, hold on, let me see if I can pull up the message. She said, Popo here, some guy said if you're not 21 or older, you gotta leave. Oh my God, they're making us leave. And I said, you lying, they kicking people out right now. They not letting you in. They said it's because it's a strip club. Mind y'all, all the people except one person, as far as I know, on the flyer was under 21, and apparently the people in the club knew that. And I did not know that was a strip club. I don't think anybody else knew that it was a strip club for real. If it was a strip club, I mean, it'd be obvious that it was a strip club. I ain't seen no stripper, I ain't seen no stripper pole, I ain't seen none of that. So I'm just like, okay. So, like y'all just heard me say that they was kicking people out. So, as you typing this, the security or the police, whoever they supposed to be, came in there. They was like, if y'all not 21, get out, this, and that. I see people barely moving. So I'm like, are we finna act like we're 21, or are we all finna leave and go somewhere else? So I'm peeping the vibe. But regardless, if my best friend couldn't get in, I was finna leave anyway. But I'm trying to see what the vibe is. So everybody leaving. So I'm like, okay, cool. 9 times out of 10, somebody's finna make up a new move. So we got kicked out first place. Next location. This girl that went to school with us, we're gonna call her D. She be knowing like all the parties and stuff. And like they went to parties together before. So we was waiting on her to tell us like information about what the next move was. Everybody get the next move. We go to that place. Time we pull up, people walking back to their car talking about they not letting us in, they not letting us in. I'm like, okay, now I'm finna get aggravated because we already got kicked out of 2 places. It's not so many places we could go, and it's getting late. Like, what are we finna do? I'm not finna let my night go to waste. Hold on, girl, catch your breath. So, wait a minute. Everybody just standing outside this other place. It was a building as well. I'm pretty sure it was like a lounge or a club. And there was people in there, but I guess they couldn't let people in after a certain time, or they was checking IDs at the door. Which the first place didn't. But it was like, if you wanted people to be 21 or older, no, obviously everybody looked like they're not 21. Why are you letting us in and then gonna kick us out? But anyway, we trying to figure out what our next move was, because everybody was gonna stay there, but it was a lot of lights, people already smoking and drinking. It's just a lot going on. Like, it's gonna be obvious that something's going on and the police gonna pull up any second now. But while we was there though, I mean, it was a vibe. People was playing music, we was talking to people, trying to figure out what's going on. After that, we see people walking back to their cars, so we thinking something finna go down. Like, what's going on? But my best friend is like, I'm not gonna say paranoid, but she's like more cautious than I am. I'm more to like, maybe it's not this, maybe it's this. Like, trying to reason with the situation. Well, I guess it depends on the situation, but really I'm the one that's trying to not make the situation as worse as it seems. And she's just like, we don't have time to wait around to see if this situation is gonna turn out good or bad, which is a good balance. Because yeah, first everybody was talking about going to this place and it was like really far, and I'm telling y'all, like, as time going on, it's time is getting later, and me and my best friend wasn't planning on staying 10 to 2 like the flyer said. We was gonna leave earlier than that. We trying to figure out what's closer to us that we could just chill for a little bit and go type thing. So D was telling us about this other place. So everybody's basically like following each other on the highway to the next location. And the next location was a community center. Mind y'all, the community center is not open, obviously, because it's like 11, 12 right now. So everybody is outside. But it's not like an obvious location, because the front of the community center is faced towards the back. So it's like the parking lot. There's a parking lot in the front, but the parking lot is in the back of the building, so you have to like walk around to the front of the building. But it's facing the back towards like the street and everything. So we pull up there. It's a vibe. I'm finna insert the clips. Like, it's these girls walking around with jello shots, people drinking, smoking, playing music, twerking on cars, being ghetto. Like, it's just giving that. It's just giving ghetto, but everybody was chill. Now, I did peep somebody was trying to fight, but they calmed that down because they didn't want all that drama. They doing that, we talking to people, and then after a while it kind of like died down, because everybody was like in their own little group. Like, everybody was acting antisocial, and I was getting tired as well because I didn't take no nap and I was working that morning. So I was been up since 7 o'clock. I'm getting sleepy, I'm yawning, but I'm still up because I'm trying to see what's going on. Oh, back up. When we pulled up to the community center, my best friend, she parked in the parking lot in the back. It was like, if anything happened, we're parked closest to the exit, so it'd be easier to leave, because there was another parking lot in the front of the building faced the opposite of the road that everybody else was parked in. Obviously, you ain't getting out. If something happened and everybody's trying to leave, you're gonna get blocked in. So keep that in mind. Yeah, so resume back. It was about 1 o'clock or 1:15-ish. As I'm getting sleepy and stuff, my phone is like going dead. Like, y'all, I'm on like 10%. And I hate being on a low percent or my phone being dead like while I'm out or something. Like, I just hate that. And the reason why my phone was going dead is because I was so focused on making that TikTok for the get ready with me, I forgot to charge my phone. And by the time that I was getting ready to charge my phone, it was time to leave because I wanted to get there before I had to pay to get in. So that's why my phone was going dead. So yeah, it was already pushing 1:30. So we're slowly heading to the car, and we see people walking like fast as fuck. Like, I'm like, me and her both like, okay. Then they start picking it up, they start jogging, then they start running. I'm like, what's going on? Out of nowhere we hear pop, 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 pop. Wait, how'd it go? So as we already walking towards the car, there was no gunshots. There was no gunshots, nothing, but we see people running. So we starting to pick up our pace because we're like, what the hell going on? Like, obviously, if you see people running, you finna run. Then that's when we heard the gunshots. When I tell you, me and my best friend, we took off. Like, I was running so fast, I was damn near finna start floating, levitating, because I was just gone. Like, baby, that track kicked in. Y'all know I used to do track. Like, I was gone. And my best friend, she was gone too. I ain't never seen her run that fast a day in my life. We was gone, y'all. We running. We trying to make it to the car. The more we running towards where we parked at, the gunshots are getting louder. So I'm like, we're gonna have to stop or do something, because ain't no telling if we're gonna be able to even make it to the car. It was this big black Jeep parked on the side of the road. Not on the side of the road, but like on the side of the parking lot. It's like the woods, and then it's like a little space right here, and then the car. So we run, and we're running like right in between where the woods at and where the car was. And mind y'all, as we already trying to run, we already finna get hit by cars because people trying to leave. Like, it's just too much going on. Like, I damn near was finna get hit. And it's like, I don't know, it's just like, it was just too much going on. Like, I'm trying to look out for cars, making sure I don't get hit because everybody's trying to leave. I'm running so fast, I'm trying to not trip over my best friend because she was in front of me. I'm trying to not trip over myself. Somebody is behind me, I'm making sure they don't trip over me. It was just a lot. So as we behind this car, I didn't even know people was actually in the car. But as we behind this car, my best friend get up and she's trying to run again. Like, she's still trying to make it to the car. So I grab her, I'm like, no, we need to stay right here, like, for real. Because ain't no tell, like I said, ain't no telling if we even gonna make it to the car if the gunshots are getting louder on our way towards the car. I would rather be outside than trying to make it to the car and get hit. I grab her, I'm just like, no, we not finna keep running. Because if she run, I'm running with her, like, regardless. But I'm like, that's not even smart to be doing that. As we sitting right there, this other girl, she come running. I think it was 2 more girls. And they came to hide with us. But they was like going off at the mouth. I'm like, can y'all just shut up for a minute? Because all this talking is giving we're an easy target. And we already outside, we ain't got no shield or nothing. We just in front of this car. I mean, well, beside this car. I tapped my best friend. I'm like, I'm pointing towards the woods. I'm like, do you want to go through the woods to try to make it to the car? Because at this point, this when the gunshot stopped. So, I think she shook her head or something like that. So we didn't end up running back in the woods. Sitting there for a little minute, like a few minutes, no more than 5. And the girl who was in the Jeep that we're hiding beside, she let down her window. She was like, y'all okay? Do y'all want to get in? And we was like, yeah, can we get in? Please, 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 this, and that. The girl let us in her car, and I'm saying it was already like 5 of them in there. So on top of us 4, it was like at least 10 people, 8-10 people in a car. We sitting on top of each other. It's just a lot going on. So we all talking about what's going on. And then I heard them say like they seen somebody trying to flex their gun. But a whole time, all 3 of them locations, whole time I did not see not one person flex a gun. So it was just like, it caught me off guard. Then out of nowhere, this girl, she's running up to the car and she's like crying, like I'm saying, like weeping. And we was just like, what's wrong? And she's like, I was in the woods with him. And we was trying to get her to calm down because we're trying to understand what she's saying. And she was basically saying that this boy, so in the midst of all of this, it was somebody who got shot. And yes, he's okay, like to this day. And she was in the woods running with him. It shook her up because she could have got shot as well if you running with somebody who got shot. And she was talking about she seen the blood fly out his mouth and he was just laying there bleeding now. And we were just like, we just speechless because we was not expecting someone to actually get shot. Like, I was thinking more of like somebody was like playing and shooting in the air or something, but no, like they was actually trying to shoot at people. So we're trying to comfort her, and then there was like, is the police coming? And they was like, I'm pretty sure, because one of the girls in the car was like, they was gonna call the police, and we was like, they are already on the way. So we sitting in the car as we talking in the midst of this, it's more gunshots going off. So I'm telling everybody to duck down because whole time while we in the car's sitting up high because it's a Jeep. So I'm like, what if the bullet go through the window or something like that? Especially if we all on top of each other, somebody is definitely gonna get shot if we're sitting up high and all of us on top of each other. If that was the case. We was in the car for like at least 10 minutes, and then the police, that's when the police showed up. And then that's when me and my best friend and everybody else got out the car. So many polices, like I'm gonna put them clips in there as well. It was like police lined all the way up. So yeah, and then we had went home. Then what had really irked me was when we was in the car, I was texting my man, and this was like the first time we talked since we had gotten into it. And I was like, he got shot up. And that's another reason why he didn't want me to go, because he used to be out going to parties doing all this and that, so he already know like how that stuff go, and he just don't want that to happen to me as well, which is understandable. It's like anything can happen to anybody at any time. Like I could get shot right now. Hopefully I don't, but I'm just saying, like, anything can happen. So it's like you can't prevent everything from happening. But by the grace of God, we're still here, and the boy is still here. He was the only one that got shot, and they said that it was 2 other people injured. I don't know who the 2 other people is, but I do know of the person who got shot. I feel like for that to be the first time for me to be in a situation like that, I handled it very well, and my best friend as well. But that's it for the story. If y'all want more story times, let me know. Moral of the story. Oh, that's what I should do, like at the end of my story times, do moral of the stories. But moral of the story: when in a dangerous, life-threatening situation, don't let your emotions take over. I think that's a good one, because if you shut down, everything else is gonna go downhill. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you won't miss another video. Comment down below some situations similar to this that you have been in, and I want to hear them. I feel like I'm forgetting to say something. I don't know, y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Road to 1K and actually get me there. Thank you.